It's been a big year for wrestling. In June, we reported on the crowd's reaction when a professional wrestler came out. Number 20 of 23, crowd goes wild for out pro wrestler Anthony Bowens shouting he's gay.
Did you just say that you think I'm into you?
Duh.
Very, very serious question. Did you get kicked too many times in the head by a kangaroo when you were a kid? Because I don't know if you can see my gear, lady. I'm gay.
Andy's taken.
Yes.
Crowd loves it.
All right, enough with the dish.
Out wrestler Anthony Bowens got a Pride Month surprise when the crowd started chanting, "He's gay," repeatedly at a match after a female reporter made a ridiculous blunder. She told him that she could tell he was into her. In a tweet sent after the match, Bowens celebrated the moment, saying he would not have believed if anyone had told him years ago that his arena would be chanting, "He's gay," to support him. He said, quote, "It's pretty cool to see how far we've come. Still, more work to do. Happy Pride," end quote. Bowens is currently one of the most popular people in wrestling and made history as the first out gay wrestler to become an all-elite wrestling champion. Under the team name, the Acclaimed, Bowens and his wrestling partner, Max Caster, won AEW's Tag Team Championship in 2022. So when the duo took to the ring for the AEW Rampage, QTV reporter Harley Cameron's statement was obviously uninformed. In an exciting update, the Acclaimed has officially confirmed its inclusion in the upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game. This came after a lot of fans were worried that Anthony Bowens and Max Caster would be left out. Wow, what an interesting story. I had said in the beginning I used to be an athlete, and all I could think of is, like, there's no way in the world I would have wanted anyone to shout that in the middle of my tennis match for any reason.
Oh.
And really, for him to stand in wrestling, I mean, this used to be a very homophobic environment, right?
It still is.
All the
Toxic
people,
masculinity. It's
yeah,
all
right.
there.
And for him to stand there in his little outfit and say into the microphone, and it wasn't a stampede, which is nice. Because people were yelling and screaming that Target put up a pride flag, right? They were like ready to rip the store apart. For him to be able to do that.
He wasn't booed.
And he wasn't booed. And people were,
Anybody know what city this was in? Anybody know what city this was in?
No idea.
It's encouraging, though.
No, it's super encouraging.
And Paul, you're right. It's looked at as very homophobic thing, but it's the gayest sport entertainment out there.
Right.
Well, I mean, come on. Back when I was a kid, it was Hulk Hogan and Captain Lou.
We all watched.
Like, no straight person's wearing that stuff out. Nobody is wearing that stuff out.
Makeup and tights. Okay?
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
about it. You're a drag queen. All right? You literally are a drag queen. Okay? I love Sting. Sting was my favorite.
I hate to burst.
I love Sting.
I hate to burst the bubble, but we all know that it's scripted.
Right.
Of course
So
it is.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Scripted.
Pro wrestling, it's scripted.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk after the
But
show.
it's still
We'll
cool
talk after
that
the
they
show.
folded that
No,
into the
I
storyline.
like the idea that they actively actually. I liked it that the scriptwriter actually put it into the storyline. That means they planned it in advance. There wasn't an accident. This is actually a pretty awesome thing to do. I mean, pro wrestling is like soap opera. That's why people watch it. That's why straight guys watch it. That's their version of Days of Our Lives.
That's why gay boys watch.
But you know what? But you know what wasn't in the script? The crowd.
That's true.
No, and you never know how the characters would go.
Exactly.
And let's say, let me give a big shout out to that reporter, Harley Cameron. Girl. Boobs and boots for days, girl. Call me. I got an opening on Thursday. Wow. Okay, beautiful.
I'm not making an opening joke.
No, you're not.
Nope.
You're not. But how
not going
incredible,
there.
because when you first started reading it, I was like, oh no, they started heckling him or something like that, you know? And I remember as a kid, people, and I did a reel about this the other day. Follow me on social media, right? Where I'm at the parade and someone's behind me screaming, "Faye is gay, Faye is gay," and I'm like, I remember being shouted that in ridicule when I was a kid and being bullied for something like that. And then now being at Pride, where everybody's happy, celebrating that we're gay. You know, so we take these little steps. We take a shit ton of steps back. But those little ones that we take forward, hold them in your heart for a little while longer, you know, because you never know how long we have them.
Yeah.